The old tailgate party, Week 2 NFL trends, brought to you by Joe Duffy's Picks, 7-3 in the NFL regular season. We are off of course, a productive preseason where we go 10-8, but most importantly, 5-1 with Wise Guy plays in the NFL. What a year! Again, 2 Wise Guy plays, 7 majors in the NFL. If you've never called Joe Duffy's Picks before, gotten the picks on the internet, you've got 2 Wise Guy plays, which are the strongest play in the handicapping industry, bar none, the single sharpest bets in the world. Plus 7 majors, 9 winners from the NFL specialists. No handicappers dominated any single sport the way Joe Duffy's Picks has the NFL offshore insiders.com. Now here are some spread betting trends. All records are against the spread. San Francisco and Carolina. San Fran 3-7 against teams with a losing record. 1-6 after allowing less than 15 points in their previous game. Carolina 7-2 on grass. 10-3 to the NFC, and 19-7 at home. Baltimore against Cleveland. The Ravens are 2-7 against teams with a losing record. Meanwhile, Cleveland 2-8 following a straight-up loss. 2-9 overall skid. Tennessee and Detroit. Titans are 15-36 overall. 12-37 after accumulating more than 250 yards passing in their previous game. 1-7 on field turf. Lions, though, 8-20-3 after scoring more than 30 points in their previous game. 5-17 after allowing more than 30 points in their previous contest. Kansas City and Houston. KC is 0-4 after allowing more than 150 yards passing in their previous game. Houston is 6-2 following a straight-up win. More trends brought to you by OffshoreInsiders.com. Miami and New England. Dolphins are 31-15 on the road against teams with a winning home record, but they're 2-9 after scoring less than 15 points in their previous game. 1-8 to the AFC East and 3-13 to the AFC. New England, meanwhile, 18-7 at home. New Orleans and the New York Giants. The Saints 36-17 against teams with a winning record. The New York Giants are 5-1 in the month of September. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. The Bengals, a perfect 9-0 run on the road. They are 18-7 after accumulating more than 250 yards passing in their previous game. Pittsburgh is 12-4 against teams with a winning record. They are 1-5 when playing on a Sunday following a Monday night contest. Dallas against Washington. The Cowboys are 9-2 on grass. The Redskins 5-12 after allowing more than 250 yards passing in the previous game. 8-25 at home against teams with a losing road record. Tampa Bay and Arizona. Tampa Bay is 10-3 after scoring more than 30 points in their previous contest. 3-10 following a spread win. Arizona 15-6 following a spread loss. 1-7 at home. 1-7 against teams with a winning record. Seattle and Los Angeles Seahawks are 8-3 against teams with a losing record. They are 0-4 following a straight-up win. Stevie Vincent off of a 3-0 sweep yesterday in football. He has an even bigger portfolio today. Massive NFL winners, sides, and totals. Visit OffshoreInsiders.com for the balls-to-the-wall details. Indianapolis and Denver. Indianapolis 21-8 following a straight-up loss. Denver is 4-10 following an ATS win. 1-6 against teams with a losing record. Atlanta and Oakland. The Atlanta Falcons are 2-11 overall, 1-9 following a spread loss. Oakland, meanwhile, 3-7 against teams with a losing record. 7-21 following a spread loss. Indianapolis and Jacksonville. The Jaguars are just 1-8 in Week 2. Meanwhile, San Diego, a perfect 5-0 overall run. They are 20-8 after allowing less than 350 total yards in the previous game. 2-8 after allowing more than 250 yards passing in their last contest. And your Sunday night football, Green Bay and Minnesota. Green Bay 38-16 after allowing less than 90 yards rushing in their previous game. Minnesota 8-0 after accumulating less than 90 yards rushing in their previous contest. 22-7 following a spread win. 13-3 following a straight-up win. If you do enjoy these broadcasts, please go to either iTunes or Stitcher if you're listening to us on there. Give us a 5-star review. That'll really help us in the search engines, etc. If by chance you happen to be listening to us on YouTube, we do a simulcast, give us a like, a retweet, whatever. Any type of vote of confidence will help us. Remember, guys, follow us on Twitter at Offshore Insider. We're limited with characters, so there's no S at the end of that, Offshore Insider, and that's where you can get all of the famed tailgate party reports in real time.